The Pied Piper of Hamelin. 500 years ago, in the beautiful town of Hamelin, a terrible event happened. The town, next to a big river, was not happy. Rats came into Hamelin. Not normal rats, but animals that ate everything. They killed dogs and cats, bit babies, ate food, and made terrible sounds. The rats were everywhere in the town. Finally, the people of the town could not live with the rats anymore. They went to the town hall, very angry. "Mayor, we need help with these rats. Find a way to make the rats go, or we will find a new mayor," they said. The mayor and his team were afraid. For 1 hour, they talked, and finally, the mayor said, "I want to find a way to catch these rats." Just at that moment, there was a sound at the door. "Come in," called the mayor. A strange man came into the room. His coat was yellow and red, and he was tall and thin, with blue eyes. No one could tell where he was from, but everyone looked at him with interest. "Please, I can help you," said the man. "I can make all the animals follow me. I help people with animals that give them problems. People call me the Pied Piper." Around his neck, he had a red and yellow piece of material. At the end of it was a musical object, and his hands always wanted to play it. "I can help you," he said. "If I can make all the rats leave your town, will you give me money?" "Yes, a lot of money," said the mayor and his team. With a little smile, the piper went into the street. He put the musical object to his mouth, and his eyes looked green and blue. Before he played 3 sounds, there was a sound like many people talking. The sound got bigger and bigger, and suddenly, rats came out of every house. Rats of all sizes and colors, big and small, brown, black, gray, came into the streets. Families of rats, fathers, mothers, brothers, sisters, all followed the piper. From street to street he played, and the rats followed, until they came to the river. There, every rat went into the water, and all of them died, except one. This rat went across the river and lived. When the piper played, this rat said later, "I could hear sounds of food, all the food in the world. Just as I thought I could eat all the food I wanted, I found myself in the water." The people of Hamelin were very happy. "Now," said the mayor, "let's make sure there are no more rats in our town." But the piper stood in the town and said, "First, if you please, my money." The mayor's face went blue. The money was a lot, and to pay so much to a strange man in a red and yellow coat did not feel right. "We saw the rats go into the river," said the mayor, "and what's dead cannot come back to life, I think. We'll give you a little money, but not all of it." The piper's face changed. "No," he said. "You must pay me all of it. I have to go to another city to help with more animals. Those who make me angry will find that I can play a different sound." "How can you talk to me like this?" said the mayor. "You cannot tell us what to do. Play your music if you want to." The piper went into the street again and put his musical object to his mouth. This time, he played sounds of such beautiful music that something strange happened. There was a sound like many happy people. Little feet, little hands, and young voices came. Out came the children of Hamelin, all the boys and girls, with happy faces and big eyes, running and following the wonderful music. The mayor could not move or speak. He could only watch as the children followed the piper. The adults were afraid as the piper went towards the river. But then he went west, towards a big mountain, with the children behind him. "He cannot go across that mountain," the adults said to themselves. "He will have to stop playing, and we'll get our children back." But as the piper and children came to the mountain, a door opened, like a big space in the rock. The piper went in, and the children followed. When all had gone in, the door in the mountain closed. All, except for one boy, who could not walk well and could not keep up with the others. In later years, when people asked him about his sad face, he would say, "It's not happy in our town since my friends left. I can't forget that I'm alone." The piper said he would take us to a wonderful place where everything was beautiful and different. The animals there were amazing, and he said my foot would be better. But the music stopped. I found myself outside the mountain, alone. The town sent people in all directions to find the piper. They offered him more money if he would bring the children back. But when they knew it was too late, they named the street where the mountain had opened Hired Piper's Street. They did not allow any music there and wrote the story on the big church window. There are people who say that in another country far away, there is a group of people with strange ways. The other people in the area think these people came from the children of Hamelin, who came out from under the ground, where they had been for a long time. So learn from this. If you say you will pay someone, you must pay them.